Well, it's like if you practice every day, right? Hold on, I can get back to that combo after this set. A combo to like, man, what's the cheese happen? What's happening to the cheese? So for me, it's a yes and a no. Playing every day can deteriorate your gameplay, and it also can help you improve like a lot. So number one is overworking. That's the main reason why it would deteriorate your gameplay. And overworking would probably be associated to stuff like attitude and mindset. So let's say you're tilted. Let's say you're salty. And let's say your body's tired as well. Playing every day at that point for long hours of stretches while you're like that is not going to help you. That's clear as day. And if you're not working towards something new or learning something new or refining something new, it's also not going to help. But I mean, you could be doing that as well while you're overtraining in a sense. But what if you need a break so that you can open it up? Because you're too, what do you call this? Tunnel visioned to look at one thing, right? There's that. So that's like one argument for why playing all the time wouldn't be a great idea. You probably have to play a good amount of the time, but all day, every day, probably have to span out the hours a little bit differently if you want to do it all day, every day. Was that a reset? Crazy. Then for another one, while it makes you that's aside for overworking. For it deteriorating your gameplay. For it improving your gameplay, it's because you get to continue working at certain stuff. And if let's say you have the right, let's say you're not tilted, you're not salty or whatever, or your salt disappears after a certain period of time, and your body's more or less okay, or even if you're tired, like you'll still be fine because you're gathering information about yourself, how you are, and what your current skill level is, and how you are in many different types of scenarios. So like, this is how I am if I'm tired. This is how I am if I'm like this. Is like this, like this, like this. So what do I want to work on? What do I need to improve upon? So you have a good framework to work with. And since you keep gathering that data every day, and you're playing with, like, let's say, purpose and all that kind of stuff, it'll be fine. But I don't think... I mean, you can play 16 to 10 hours a day. Completely possible, but would I recommend it? No.
Most of my thoughts on players with 15 to 20k wins: dedication. Dedication.